You are now listening to Couch Coach Live with Couch Coach T. White and Showtime Season.
We back here on Couch Coach Live, Tuesday edition. I guess it's the permanent spot here on Couch Coach Live. I got my man JB in the building. What's going on, man?
What's going on with you, man?
Nothing much, man. Same old, man. Just another day, another dollar. We're waiting for LA to show up, and he'll be here shortly. But in the meanwhile, we get it all started. First of all, we got we hit you with our starting lineup. Pretty much, we do our Game 5 NBA recap. Well, we had the Warriors defeat the Cavaliers 104-91. Typical Game 5 fashion. As of course, Golden State leads the series 3-2. We got a game tonight. Game 6 could be a closeout game. Do or die for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Warriors, they just even with them. That's what a lot of people's like. It's Game 7 is a Game 7. You know what I mean? Like to me, it's like anything can happen. I wouldn't. If I was Golden State,
I want to end it
tonight.
Exactly.
People's like, no, I want this in tonight. Tonight is the night. I gotta get this tonight.
I know.
Yeah.
The worst thing you want to happen is Game 7 and then something fluky happens, and it happens in Game 7 sometimes. So I think people are saying like on ESPN today, oh well, the Warriors they can fall back. They have a Game 7 at home. That's not really. It's Game 7 in the finals. Anything can happen. So.
Anything possible can happen. But yeah. Stephen Curry led the Warriors with 37 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. And the man of the hour, the man of the of the NBA landscape, LeBron James, 40 points, 14 rebounds, and 11 assists.
A triple-double and a losing cost. This is like the second time he's done this in the NBA Finals, because I remember he did it with Dallas in a Game 5. He had a triple-double, but I mean, he didn't play as good in that game. He played really good, but he just didn't have the support. What did you think was like the difference in Game 5 for the Warriors? Why do you think they ultimately won and Cleveland came up short?
I think it's just more so of I just think Stephen Curry he in a sense became a lot more aggressive. Like we talked early, especially we actually went out to a watering hole spot. I guess you could put it that way. A nice little place for to catch the game, and we seen Steph like taking it to the basket, being a lot a little more aggressive, and I think it's just more so of him. Just him getting into his own, and I just think with Cleveland it's just erratically. I mean, as far as the shooting just became ice cold. Then you're looking at, like we even said when we talked about it at dinner, we were like, well, look, without LeBron James, they can't even create an offense. Like,
they can.
And it's terrible. And I think he only sat out, like, when we watched the first half, and it's just funny because he only took like a 27-second breather at the end of the first quarter. And I'm thinking to myself, wow. And then even with that, even in that short period of time, they looked lost.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah, they're they're like a lost group of puppies without LeBron James on the floor, and they have to find a way to rest him. I mean, he can't keep on playing 47, 48 minutes a game. I mean, that's going to eventually wear you out. And, you know, game 6 tonight, you know, they travel cross country. You know, fatigue has to be an issue. Like, I'm not worried about LeBron James, but, you know, you look at other people on the team like Dellavedova, who's been playing 41 minutes. He's not used to playing 41 minutes. You look at Mon Chumper, who has not been shooting good. Like, this has to take a toll on the supporting cast, and I think it favors the, you know, the younger, deeper team, which is the Warriors.
The ones with the that are all on all cylinders, as the late Johnny Ray Kerr would say.
Well, I have an interesting one for you, and I saw this on Sunday. Game 2, Dellavedova checking Curry. He went 0 for 8, made a big deal about it. Game 3, 5 for 12. Game 4, 4 for 8.
Yeah.
Game 5, 13 for 20 with Dellavedova checking them or whatever. Yeah. Dellavedova cannot check Steph Curry people. Like, the only person who can stop Steph Curry is Steph Curry himself.
Yeah. And like we said, and that was, people were so quick because of, like we said, the prisoner of the moment syndrome, where everybody feel as though like one game is the ultimate measuring stick of how somebody's going to play throughout this whole series and hell, their career. You know, a lot of people are like, oh yeah, he's a Curry stopper. I'm like, okay, he had one good game.
Anybody can have one good game.
Everybody can have one good game. Steph was just off that night, and obviously he was off that night. You can tell he was off that night.
Yeah.
I mean, no question. But yeah. So yeah, we're gonna have a. We'll also get you updated with we'll do a Game 6 preview towards the end of the show. And we gotta give a little love to hockey. We can do this clip first. We gotta do this. This clip is hilarious. I want to play this clip.
Today, you're live on the air.
You know how awesome the Hawks are?
They're pretty awesome.
Sound messed up is true. They got black people loving hockey. Ain't they so?
There you go. You enjoy yourself.
So we definitely gotta get a shout out to the